Anyways.
So yeah, I got a Bidoof who we could experiment with to see if what happens when the ball is destroyed and the disc is tried. So we just need the disc.
I'll
take
two.
two.
If you want to maximize the initiative bonus, you need to catch a Pokemon that has good speed, so it would have good initiative anyway.
Yeah.
Then it would just.
Yeah,
But dude
okay.
does not.
It's okay. I mean, Skarmory has 15, which is more than Bidoof, and Absol has 16, which is more than Bidoof.
Oh right, you don't care about Bidoof. So you
if it works with Bidoof, then good. If it doesn't work, well then, shit.
You get
run off into the mountains, I guess. Like, he's the one I got from the stash from the bandits ages ago, so I'm not particularly like, ooh. I mean, Solar Beam is cool, but whatever. So yeah, I'll approach this good merchant, and sir, you've convinced me. I'll take 2 discs and also pay in copper.
What would you like the discs to do?
Exactly the same as my friend here is requesting.
Okay. Who would you like to make the discs?
Whoever has the most expertise.
Well, I do like your friend's idea of having my wife, who is most experienced, cost a little bit more. It'd be 8 apiece.
8 apiece? Sure.
Yeah, I got him inspired.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to try the first one, which would be 10.
What is that roll, dude?
Actually,
that is insane.
This one's going to come out a little weird. Whenever...
It's perfect in some spots and then shit in between those perfect spots.
This one is going to be a 50-50. Whenever you throw out a Pokemon captured with this, it's either going to double or half their initiative.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yo, okay. I see.
Okay.
Damn, big gamble arrows. Alright.
Next one. Okay. 19. It's so incremental.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Dude, you're throwing a 4.
Actually, let's continue with this. I like this as well. This one's gonna start off with 14 initiative, but it's gonna decrease by 2 every turn.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna drop some more pounds. I'm gonna be like, okay.
It's a gambling game. Let's go.
Well, okay. What if the next disc did, when you throw out a Pokemon, it gives a bonus, or I guess whatever experimentation in regards to combat stages.
I mean, we're kind of basing it on the rolls, so
yeah.
I don't know. So maybe you want to make another roll for a P-Stroke, and if there's anything special about it,
just give you some ideas. Like, you throw it out, and you either get a +1 to a stat you want, or a random one, or you get like +2 in a random, or -2 in a randomly 50-50, whatever.
Let's see.
I'm willing to
what we can do here.
Pounds on that.
Let's see what you roll first.
You know, this is kind of perfect. Sure, a Pokemon. Oh, okay. This is going to be slightly weird. A Pokemon captured with this one can have a 7th combat stage in Defense and Special Attack. I believe that's the order.
Wait. What combat? What combat stage? 1?
7th. Like, it doesn't fill anything, but you can have a 7th combat stage in Defense and Special Attack.
Let's see what happens. What happens if I type 7?
Yeah. Hold up. Special Attack. No, that's not you. What did you do? That's not you.
Oh, it's funny because we can calculate it. It just shows it in red.
Yep. If I'm reading it like top to bottom, starting with a 2, it's like health, attack, defense, special attack. That's why I went with those two. And then you see these guys just try and talk to more people. Trying to raise money for their cause.
Oh, I did fuck that up. How much am I willing to gamble? I got 9 left, so I can do 1 more. Although I kind of want to save it for, like, maybe something else. How much do you have left, Paolo?
In total, I got 110 minus the 1694. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you got plenty, so...
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm just holding off. Maybe we find another trader who's like, yeah, I'll give you more for the copper. But if you need any for, like, and if you need any for crafting, again, I don't want to go back to Aho because, you know, we're missing, you know, a pound of copper, have to pay the shop lady fucking, like 1,600
Yeah, you know what?
for copper.
Let me... I'm gonna bid my farewells to this merchant and give him my respects. And then I'm gonna look for a forge, if they have a forge here.
So how many discs did we get in total? Because I know I got 2. You got 2?
Yeah, I got
Okay. So
I
what
got
special?
the 11 initiative.
What special?
So
effects? Mine is the doubles or halves, and the
Right.
other one is starts off with 14 but goes down by 2 every round. Is that right?
Yep.
Which is great since the rounds go by slow anyway, so you just have great initiative.
Yeah. There's less enemies on the field, so you know you can
It'll be a
target
bit
target the
repeat
quick
truck
ones.
to have for us to keep track of it, but
Yep.
as it goes down, but whatever.
That's what
and the mine's
online
plus-
sessions are
yeah.
for.
Yep. And then mine's plus 11, and the other one's just more combat stages. So, let's find this forward so I can give you your fucking, your saber.
Yep.
And we'll see how much steel is needed for that.
And cash, if any.
So, the thing about crafting and the smithing, it costs that much because that's just how much the materials we have.
Mm-hmm.
But, since we have the materials, I can just make it.
Mm-hmm.
Or how much ever it costs to rent the forge.
Okay.
If someone
Yeah.
wants to own the forge.
So there's probably that.
Like, I'll
Yeah.
charge you something, but it'll mostly just be like a favor or something, or if I need something.
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay.
fact, let's do this. This guy walks away in a little bit of shame, and you overhear these two talking about their smithing business.
I can smell a forge in the air.
Yes, would you like something forged, young man?
Actually, I have a bit of a project I need to complete myself. How much to rent your forge?
He rolls his eyes a little bit. Are you just trying to get into forgery, son?
No. This is for my own comrades and myself. You know, for survival.
Well, maybe I can take a look. Sure,
Okay.
How about something in exchange for this use? What do you have in your...
What do you have in mind?
Well, I mean, money is always nice. That wouldn't be bad.
We have plenty of pure copper that was mined in Tahoe. Freshly mined 3 days ago. Or, sorry, a week ago.
Copper's not the best building material.
Alright, so how
You
much
could,
cash?
if you wanted to give me a Pokemon, save me the trouble of going to find one for myself.
I see. Would you like a very tough-looking Dunsparce? Very beautiful.
It'd be perfect. He could dig all my minerals for me. Sure,
That's
let's get
actually
on.
true. But a valuable prospect like this Dunsparce isn't worth just one access trip to your forge.
Oh, don't worry.
either I have a-
if I'm pleased with the
Oh?
Dunsparce, you can come again, multiple times. I don't really. If I'm not using it, you can use it for free.
Perfect. I pull out Dunsparce's Pokeball, and I hand it to him with the weight lifted off my shoulders.
And a weight lifted off of mine. You aren't gonna kill him in a savage way.
I was never gonna kill him. I was gonna use him. You know, he has fucking 15, 14 defenses and 20 in health, so he's a tank. But this only proves that he'll be sturdy enough for whatever his mining purposes are.
Okay. Yeah, you're free to use a forgery. It's
Yes,
near the center
thank
of
you.
town. It's a little bit off, but you're fine. Well, Lowlander does that. Noah,
Sure.
roll
Yeah.
perception. Oh god. Well, the rest of the group starts to come in. Mostly just Ashirpa and Kano. The kid must be left at home. They start to walk. Ashirpa more interested... Let me figure this out.
Making a katana.
Yeah, more interested in the forgery, going with Lowlander. Kanao more interested in this stuff, so kind of by you.
Okay.
You overhear these two talk about an upcoming tournament. A duos tournament.
Oh boy, here we go.
Kanao taps you on the shoulder and kind of... She doesn't speak, but points her head towards there and smiles.
Sure. You can go over there. I'll keep an eye on you and yeah.
At this point, she looks in your eyes, and you can tell that she's asking to go in the tournament with you.
Well, I reckon we can try our best there. I would like to know more information about this tournament, like where we stand to gain and things, but I'm not opposed to a little bit of competition.
We'll get that over just a little bit. While Lowlander's forging, a Sherpa walks in, a little surprised that he's there. Holds up a flyer. Are you there, Ben?
I can't read.
No.
It's just...
He holds it up. You want to go whoop some ass with me? There's a tournament coming up.
Yes, fighting! Of course! I haven't tasted adrenaline in a long time.
You already know the final is going to be you two versus the two of us, right?
Oh, let's go. And then Denny's fuck. I accept your offer. I assume your partner's teaming up with a mine, so it works out.
Might be.
Is there anything you need forged?
Well, you did take my bow. I could use an upgrade.
Oh shit, I do have your bow. Why do I have her bow?
Because your rifle broke, and then the bow you borrowed broke.
Oh. I give her back her bow, and I'm like, I could put that in steel if you want. As in, I could add steel components to it.
Initially, she cringes, but yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I keep saying she. It's he.
Is it a girl? It's a girl, right?
It is a he.
Or I'm gonna stick with androgynous.
Sure.
So wait, I'm with the mute is the girl, and the one that talks is the guy.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Okay, cool.
Maybe I shouldn't have used a female anime character for his representation.
Paolo, I assume the sword you see there is good enough? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, pretty much. 1900s cavalry saber.
You're a regular General Custer.
Yeah, so it's a single-handed melee weapon. So
without,
it's basically
getting shit on.
Yeah.
How much steel did you use? Yeah. Or did you want to use?
I'm gonna ask you. So, of course I'll use steel, but let's see. A regular single-handed melee weapon is just plain plus 1 dB. How much steel should I put in to make it plus 2 dB?
This is where I'm having to think. Because what I think I'm going to do is...
Or for every... dB, I guess a different effect.
For every 2 steel, it's going to be 1 dB. However, for every 2 steel, it is also going to be -1 to initiative.
Oh.
And for every 5 steel, it will be -1 to overland. While fighting.
Right. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll just play it safe for now with your saber and give you just plus 2 dB. How does that sound, Paolo? Because that's pretty good. Especially since you don't have expert at combat.
I mean, yeah, I like the extra dB. That's definitely huge. And initiative shouldn't be a problem because of if I'm using it writing, then I get to do writer shenanigans, adding speeds and stuff like that. So yeah.
Then I shall pledge steel to. I shall pledge 2 steel to this sword.
So, what is the
Plus 2 dB.
Plus 2 dB. Okay.
Wait, was it? No, it's plus 1 dB, right? Every 2 is going to be 1 dB.
Oh, so I have to do 4.
Yeah, you'd have to do 4.
Okay.
So the final stats are.
Yeah, 4, so it'll be plus 2 dB and then -2 initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And for bow, I don't know, I'll figure that out later.
Alright.
Okay. She smiles. Right. Well, now we're prepped.
You said she again. Let's go.
You will. God damn it.
Just make her a
He
girl.
also points to the a few of the different requirements. 1 level 30 Pokemon.
Damn.
What?
Got me.
Damn, this could be a tough tournament.
Got me.
Wait. Oh, duh. My Curly is level 32. Got him.
That's over leveled. It
So
has
wait,
to
that's
be
the
30.
max level?
No, it has to be 30.
Damn, that's a bit of a pain.
Alright. Can I retrain Curly back down to level 30?
Cut off an arm. There she is. She's 30, right?
Alright. Well, okay. So it's a max 30.
It is 30.
Exactly.
They're trying to be
that's
as
gonna be
balanced as
tough.
possible.
That's
When's the
gonna be.
Tournaments in a week.
Jesus
So we're just gonna spend
Christ.
the entire week power training. at
Pretty
least
much. Yeah, exactly.
If we do that, look, if we do that, we're gonna injure our Pokemon, so we're gonna go at a disadvantage regardless. Unless, Pichu pulls some strings here. It goes against his rule. So, a little bit of a conundrum here in regards to roleplay and mechanics.
I don't think so.
Well, if we can make this work without handicapping ourselves in the process, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah,
Especially
that's why I want-
if we go the entire week to training safely, so that we get one Pokemon to 30 without injuries. That means we
That's
don't
why I
do
wanted
anything.
to the conditions, because this is a pretty major
Yeah.
handicap here. Because again, I don't know what level the one you have.
32.
I know, but like the one that's under 30,
Oh.
because you can't
I mean-
under level.
I have
But
a
what's-
17, I have a 17, I have a 16.
Okay, yeah, because my highest are Skarmory and Absol, and they're 20 and 18. So yeah, we're looking at 10-ish levels.
Wait, how much is a Charmeleon?
25, but I mean,
I mean, I'm sure you can safely get 5 levels up there, but we need to get our...
I can, but it'd be like an emergency scenario. I'd rather, especially Skarmory,
Yeah.
because again, I can ride and big drops.
Technically, if Petrix said it's a tournament, this might be a legal tournament, which means it's not full contact, so you can't ride your Pokemon. It's basically a typical Pokemon game battle.
I know the exact rules that I'm gonna play.
Okay.
If you
So
want
if
me
it
to
is
go into
full
that
contact-
now, I can.
Oh yeah, go ahead. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I'd like to know if I'm gonna be able to ride the one.
Okay. My plan is, it is a 2v2.
Yes.
Trainers cannot be hit until they use a move. A Pokemon move, weapon move. They can use features perfectly fine, but as soon as they use a move, they are fair game. If they are knocked out or their Pokemon, or that person and Pokemon are out. Doesn't matter which is knocked
The
out.
trainer?
Damn, dude, freaking
Wait.
what's it called? Commanders having the time of their lives.
So
Very
Unless
Wait, if you knock out the trainer, they're done?
So, just looking at a person and their Pokemon, if both are in combat and the trainer goes down, the Pokemon's out. If the Pokemon goes down, the person is out. It doesn't disqualify the duo, but it knocks out that person.
okay, I see. That does make it faster though, because you can just focus one or the other and just be done with it instead of so it's pretty
Yep.
much a 2v2 with 4 people on the field, because the
Well,
second
also-
2 go down.
Paolo, let's say I go against the commander. If I enter the fray, that's me and my Pokemon versus just the commander's Pokemon, and that's double the DPS, so obviously I have the advantage.
I guess, but then again, if the commander buffs his Pokemon enough to slap you
Yeah.
off the field quick, then so it is a okay.
I've never
It's
seen
definitely gonna be-
a commander utilized, in a superior manner, at least high enough level, but...
I mean,
We'll
if
see.
you got commander or cheerleader, you can definitely do a single really strong buff.
Yeah.
But
That's true. Okay. So,
alright.
I'm assuming it's still honorable, so it would go from league to honorable combat. So, I'd probably load my gun with rubber bullets, just to show that it's non-lethal. So
That's a
possible.
good thing. I'd probably have to hit people with the back of the sword.
Really kenshin them.
I can make you a wooden sword. It's no biggie. Or
No, I'll just use the back.
or no,
just
use
keep
the
it sheathed. Yeah.
Keep it and use it.
I guess, but isn't the sheath made out of wood or is it metal?
It's metal still, but it's
Alright,
covered
well.
in I covered it in a tan skin, whatever.
Leather.
Fur? Not fur, but leather. Thanks. Not
Yeah.
leather. Yeah, I guess leather. I guess.
Yeah. All right.
It is the Old
yeah,
West.
we'll see.
A lot of things are leather.
We'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see about just declaring what's what when we need to make those attacks. So yeah, right now our focus should be getting those 30s, and once we do, then we can then we can look to see if we can, what conditions we can participate. Because we're definitely gonna level up during this time, like grinding 10 levels of experience. Yeah, we're definitely gonna level up as trainers too. So.
Okay, so there are basically 2 places left to go, one of which pretty much inaccessible to you guys right now. San Javier is a little too far south. It's technically out of town, so
Okay.
Mr. McNeil would not be appreciative if you left. He'd probably try and fight you. But eventually that will open up. There is also the university itself.
Okay.
Which is where the tournament is being held, so you could scout it out and see what's available.
Up to you,
Okay.
bro. I don't mind scouting. It depends.
Yeah, let's check out the university. See what's up. Learn more about this tournament, because right now we've only seen flyers and I've only, heard rumors. So let's actually,
Yeah.
we can say we go there and we get all this information, because you could just spend a bunch of time explaining it, and I don't want you to go over that again.
That's fine.
So,
The university is basically broken up into 2 buildings. The university library, where you can, spend time to look up habitats, lore, or settlements for the map.
Oh my.
And the
I can't
gym,
read them.
which can train with an XP boost, can give you move creation and Pokemon edges.
What?
It's a gym. It's a legitimate gym. It's a perfect place for training.
And we can give special bonuses to our Pokemon, considering the fact that I am a mentor.
Oh yeah, you'd
Or
probably
not
get
yet.
more out of just the Poke Edges. You'd probably get something else. I don't know.
Yeah. Although I'd probably save that for when we actually start the whole training montage shit.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have an idea, and I do have an idea of how I want to handle my gun modding, but it's definitely not going to make sense for a gun in this period, but whatever, there's fucking magical creatures, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, I do want to fast forward this just so tournament is next session.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
day 2, do you want to just say that you... end of day 2, day 3 is when the next story thing I have planned. So what do you want to do with the entirety of day 2?
I mean, we should probably get down and train. Like, what else is there to explore in town? Because we can't leave just yet.
No, you can't leave
We
until
still have-
around day 4.
2 more days to go before we can actually explore anything else. And we've already...
You could ask some of the traders or townspeople a few different things. There is 2 different secrets hidden in the town, but they aren't that big. However, I will say that... Let me just think about this. Lowlander, you feel a little cramped in this town, like you want to leave. This isn't...
What?
This is just a feeling. It's like you shouldn't be here, but there's no reason for you to leave. It's just a gut feeling. For Paolo,
Yes.
you hear music.
Oh,
It's almost like the courtyard of the town is just constantly playing music, but you can't see the band.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's amazing. Let's go. Is it the same tune that I've heard before?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's you can hear the note specifically, but it's more of a song now.
Or start grooving, my guy.
Well, I reckon we can start training right now, and maybe if we want to do something else tomorrow, see how far we get in one day of training, and from there on gauge if we're gonna need the whole week, or if we can like actually need an extra day or two, go off to Santa Fe or whatever.
So,
exactly.
Are you training one Pokemon?
Yes.
I'd rather get at least 2 high level if it's possible.
It's true, but again, the first day is a test. If I can squeeze, like 3-4 levels in a single day for one, then yes, I can do both by the end of the week. If it's like 2 or 3, then it's gonna be, ham on one.
Go ahead and roll command. Which Pokemon,
Right.
Paolo?
So, did we settle on the riding issue? Can trainers ride the Pokies or not?
Yeah. If you get
yeah.
on the Pokemon, you're fair game, but yeah.
Okay, then let's go with Skarmory.
Actually, while you can still ride your Pokemon in the tournament, but as long as you don't use a move, they can't target you.
Okay.
Alright.
For balancing issues,
Passively buff my Pokies.
for balancing issues, they will not have any issue targeting your Pokemon.
Fair enough.
What do you mean? Like, evasion bonuses or anything?
Yeah, no evasion bonuses specifically because there's something that they shouldn't hit above it. No, that won't count. I'll think about burst stuff, but that'll be for later.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Skarmory. Either way, he's a tougher one. So, or is he? Yes, he is. Alright, let's definitely go with Skarmory. His nature is decisive.
Decisive? Okay.
Yep.
Roll command first. Well, roll command twice, I guess. First one's not gonna be training. What's Skarmory's focus?
Ooh.
It is,
Yo, I could teach Aaron Iron Tail.
3d6. You want me to roll that too?
3d6. Yes, please do. Okay. Skarmory decides it wants to fight for you in this tournament. It
Wait, what?
throws its
Roll for that shit?
head first into this training. However, you aren't very good at it. Not at the beginning.
Ah, rip.
Paolo, roll 2d4.
How about we'll risk getting hurt if it means that it'll be trained better, because I'm not sure how to do it.
You could probably heal it with the bath time. So.
No. If anything, I would be the one getting hurt, because I'm not the one who's like terribly knowledgeable in how to do something. So it's like, think of it like a boxer. Like the trainer, if you don't hold the gloves right, you get punched in the face.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So what, you said 2d4s? Is that
2d4. Roll. Let's start with a 2. You might get a 3rd depending. That is your choice. You see a 5. You don't know what I'm doing with these numbers. Do you want to roll again?
You know what? Fine. Yes. Let's have an extra roll. What's the worst that can happen?
That. Okay. Van, who are you training?
Might as well get going with the OG with Tenebris.
Just
Lovely,
Tenebris?
decisive loyalty. Yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can get him today.
Okay, roll 2 command and Tenebris' focus. Same thing. Same nature.
So, yeah. Okay, so his focus is 2d6 plus 1. So 6, great. And then my command, which
Twice.
is 3. Can you roll it twice?
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, Tenebris is not very well into this training at all. But you're able to train him very well, all things considered. I'm gonna have you roll 2d6.
Alright, can I spend AP to add to this?
Actually, 2d6 and a d4.
Alright, pretty solid.
Oh boy. Okay, so Paolo.
Yes.
Skarmory gains a flat 2.
Okay.
Tenebris gains 3.625.
Well, we got the 20, baby. That means weird power.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I think I'm just gonna have to be training one or two.
You want get Skarmory to 3. Give Skarmory 3.
Is he at 20 now?
He is at 23.25.
Okay, cool.
With a flat rate. If anything, we could, like, when we're approaching 30, I don't know if you want to do this, like, this session or just, do, like, a couple rolls instead of the actual thing. Have them, like, practice with each other. Or if we just, like, continue individual
like spar?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Let's do that instead. If you spend 3 days with Tenebris and Skarmory, both will be level 30. That way we can fast forward. 3 days can be used up. You just need to spend 3 total days.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very nice, because then Zoro would evolve.
Okay, perfect. So, end of day 2. Day 3. You awake to a commotion outside of your bedroom, or outside of the building.
Interesting.
Yeah, what's happening?
You see a dead man. He is very short.
Interesting. Oh no.
Interesting.
Oh no. How did he die?
Roll perception. Or medical education. They're gonna give you different things. Okay.
Wait, hold up. It's just the option of perception just makes it a fucking crutch. Like, I want to know not how he died, but rather how he was killed. So that's why I'm rolling perception. That's the kind of information I want.
Is that not how he died?
I mean, I don't know. It's a difference between saying he got stabbed, he got shot, he got hung and then dragged here. I don't know. You tell me whatever you want to tell me, but like...
He's lying in surprisingly little blood for having a massive stab wound through his abdomen.
Damn. Poor bastard. I kind of feel bad for him now.
He looks partially bandaged by spider webs.
Alright, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Am I seeing this or just Paolo?
No, you're both saying this. That was just specific for how he died, but you both noticed the body.
Do we recognize him?
Yes, it is the old man who was trying to keep you in town.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's dead. That's right.
Yep, that's why he said a very short man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Mr. What's your face? Neil?
Neil.
Mr. Neil? Neil? Oh, Neil, you bit the dust. Sucks to suck.
He did indeed, didn't he? God damn. Well, wasn't he like the sheriff of this town?
Kind of.
That's what you gathered.
Isn't there any other law enforcement that there's around somewhere?
There is a man over the corpse, but he looks more shooken by everything.
Yeah, as are we all.
If there's no law enforcement here, then the killer's just gonna get away with this.
Are there any witnesses? Did anyone see this guy die?
Everyone looks around, but no one stands forward with any evidence.
Has this happened before?
Yeah, random killings in the middle of the town.
Roll general education, both of you. One of
You're
you,
about to get ready.
it's gonna be a very high check. Noah gets it. Lowlander hardly spent any time with this person.
That's true.
This is roughly the shape the Ghost Boy's room was in. It's this very similar spider webs.
Oh shit. Okay. That's definitely terrifying.
We need to talk to. I guess we'll have to talk to the Ghost Boy later.
But he kind of lives on the train, right?
Yep.
Oh, we have the wrong kid.
Different kid.
Remember in the train, like we were starting off in the car on the way back, and then we moved up one car, which was all like pretty shitty and like run down.
I'm gonna say one word and it will jog Van's memory. Dreepy.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, that kid.
But what kid do we have with us currently?
This is a kid that we found by the corpse of a cowboy and 2 Indians.
Right, a different kid.
Yes.
Got it. For some reason I thought that was the Ghost Boy.
A living kid needs to go to Tombstone.
Yep.
The kid to Tombstone, and the Ghost Boy assassinated the short guy. Got it.
Yes, sure.
We need to kill this ghost boy. Kill him. Yeah, make him die 2 times, I guess.
Someone grab the Soul Reapers. Ichigo, where are you?
Ah. Yeah, can I build a gun that harms ghost types?
Well, then you'd need Yusuke. Spirit gun. Hey.
Oh, right. I was like, there's so many Yusuke's characters that I know.
Sorry. Yurimeshi!
Yeah, okay.
Okay, there are no.
Kuwabara.
The guy with the lightning sword. That's what
I got a sword! Yeah, so Kuwabara.
Yusuke.
I love Kuwabara.
I love that voice.
Well, this definitely puts a bit of a, bit of a worry in our minds.
Give it training.
Seemingly, you guys
level
are free
3
to leave town. Yeah, you can go back to training. No need. Yeah.
This would be, wait, what day would this be? 5?
This would be day 3.
Day 3.
3.
We are on
okay.
day 3. I did not know this guy long.
You did not.
Alright.
Alright, well,
Let's get back to Paolo.
pretty much.
Oh, wait, I'm
Noted.
sorry. For the tournament, how many Pokemon can we take with us?
1
Just the one, right?
each.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
I mean,
So-
after all, you do go down if your one Poke goes down, so there's no point in taking more unless you
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
do a
Switch out.
fucking, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
clown fucking circus here, one after another.
And in the league battle, switching out your Pokemon does take your entire turn.
So should I say that day 3, 4, 5, you guys train?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty
Then
much.
you have
See,
1
do we
free
see
day. Oh.
Do we see anything strange happening? Like any? I'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious because again, this dude was just doing his job and he got killed pretty bad by something,
You notice fewer people in the courtyard, but not much else.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Alright.
Okay.
We'll figure it out after the tournament, I guess.
You have a full
Or
day
it'll-
before the tournament with your level 30 Pokemon.
Oh my goodness.
Sticker mode, dude. That's
And there is San Javier, which is open to you. It is, I'm saying within walking distance, not really, but you can get there and back in a day.
yeah. What does the mission do in this world? Is it still a church?
Yes, it is still a church. It is a spiritual place.
Oh.
Interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, with all these ghosts and apparitions, the musical thingy in the back of my head,
Yeah, your
I probably
tinnitus.
want to go there at some point in time.
You can go after the tournament too. You're not leaving Tucson right after. I don't think.
That's true. That's 100% true. So, how many days is it for the tournament? 2?
Tournament is tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you want to spar today and call a session there?
If we spar now, we'll probably gain more experience and overlevel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like spar the day
with
before
someone else.
tournament.
With with other Pokemon?
I was just thinking the 2 we have at level 30.
Yeah, but won't they gain levels and then we'll be overleveled?
They would.
You're right.
They would gain levels. Roll intuition.
The 28.
I could work on my gun. I guess I could do that, but I also I do want to take time out of the session and think about what I want to do with my gun. Just kind of P-trick about it later.
All right, there's intuition.
We can spend today investigating if you want.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Your intuition tells you how are they going to check the levels of your Pokemon. There's not a Pokedex in this world. You just know because you're metagaming.
We feel that they're experienced enough. That's a damn good point, actually.
let's
In a range of
okay,
one.
technically.
You know what? In fact, I know exactly what I want to do.
Are imposing a mechanical limitation on us, but I assume role-playing wise, we have to be at a certain level of strength that has a range to it. So,
I am setting an in-universe rule that players can still work around, like any in-universe rule. This is not a game rule. This is in-universe.
yeah.
I know exactly what I want to do. I want to try with you and the disc. I want to see how that works.
Fair.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because if I'm going to use the discs in the tournament, that'd be fucking massive. If
This
it works.
could be interesting. Okay, feel
So-
free. How are you doing this?
First off, I want to go kind of on the outskirts of town. I don't want people to see me doing this.
You hear a ghost of an old man. Don't cause trouble.
It's been 4 days, Mr. McNeil. Alright. So first I'm going to take out the do, and I'm going to take out the disc that doubles or halves initiative. Because it's kind of like a gambler-ish disc.
So it's
while the
perfect
other
for
one
trying.
is like... Exactly. While the other one is
Let
like
me know
a
if
pretty
you can use
set
the line
bonus.
experiment, by the way. Like the,
So, yeah.
you can
So,
use the 7th combat stage 1's experiment, because it's probably our least valuable one.
so I'm gonna...
That's up
I
to
don't do it.
Mr. Noah.
I'm gonna take... I'm gonna try with the disc first. If anything, I'm just concerned about what might happen if, like, I'm forced to, like, destroy the ball. If that might if that might happen. So we're just gonna see what happens as we try. So first,
I'm also gonna say that day one you also registered with your partners. So yeah, you guys will compete, but yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
It's funny how me and Paolo sparred against each other, but we didn't work with our actual partners at all.
Yeah. The other two are just kind of like, I guess we'll fight each other. I guess.
It's alright. They got their own mystical ways of hiding behind rocks and getting stuff done.
Nice
so
callback.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna
My goodness.
take out Badoo,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss the disc at his feet, just like the old man did. Like how he
The
showed us
disc
at the center of town.
does nothing if you still have the Pokeball.
Alright. I'm gonna place the disc down, put the U back in, and then open it while the ball is on top of the disc.
Nothing.
Alright.
There is one way I am thinking that this will happen, and it
I'm
may or
gonna
may
put-
not have consequences.
I'm gonna put the disc down, take the U out, tell it to stand on the disc, and do we know of a way to release? Or does it have to be, or
I
is
guess
it
you
like,
can just destroy the ball.
yeah, I was wondering if there's like a manual release, or is it like you have to destroy the thing for it to be like released?
You can destroy the ball. It is not super hard to do so.
Just stomp
Alright.
on it, maybe.
Okay. With
Whatever.
that, there seems to be a light that hits Badoo and just snaps. Though Badoo looks unhealthy
confused.
afterwards.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, let's do some quick medical checkup on it and evaluate what damage it took. Not great at medicine, but if it's evident, then, you know.
It looks fine. It looks just a little wilted.
Then, when I pick up the disc and quote-unquote close it, does he get pulled back into the disc?
It gets absorbed into the disc.
Huh. Okay. Very interesting.
I would like you to roll a D50.
E50?
A
Pull these rolls
D50.
out of your ass.
Jesus. Hold up. Roll D50.
9. Okay. Let's open up P2 Panda because that's easy.
Wow.
This is curious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have a surprise. What do you think it is? Why don't you throw it out and find out?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do right after I picked it up.
As you throw out the Badoo, it starts levitating. It has gone a sickly turquoise in color, as most of its foliage has died. But now it's floating in midair. It's closed petals now acting like propellers. You have a
What?
flying poison Badoo.
Oh, it changes their type? What?
What?
It is completely random, and there is a chance of it completely dying. In fact, there is a 14 in 50 chance that it will die.
A 14 to 15?
14 in 15 chance. So I said roll a d50 because on 1 through 18 it will change the first type. On 19 through 36 it will change the second type. 37 to 50 it will die.
Wow. Okay, that is horribly risky. Jesus Christ.
That is interesting. Definitely don't want to use that on my Zora.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Like, I don't want to change anything on Starbury or on that. Maybe on Absol. If it happens to land in the middle, oh yeah, what happens if it doesn't have a second type?
It will gain the
Like,
second
if
type.
it's only. Oh shit. That's
Don't forget that there are
magical.
also a 1 in 25 chance that nothing happens. And you're just taking the risk for nothing.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, it's not. Well, that
You
means
said
we
from.
can freely put it in the disc, if that's the
Wait.
case.
What were the ranges
Yeah.
you said? From 1 to 18. It
1 to
changes the
18
first
is
type.
every type. So if it gets the type that it is, then nothing happens. It just goes into the disc.
Oh,
Right.
right.
But if it gets a different one, then it changes.
Yep. Its
Then
data
if it's
gets
between-
corrupted.
Between 19 to 30 something, 37, I think you said. Then it changes second type. So if it doesn't have a second type, it gains a second type, and if it has, it changes.
Mhm.
And then the last third, it just straight up dies.
Yep.
Damn. Could we use a reroll on that or not?
No. You get what you get.
Shit. That's tough. Yeah. That's really interesting. But yeah, it's like a roulette. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be putting Absol or Skarmory in that shit. Fuck no.
I'm so tempted to make Curly do it, but
Alright, fucking do it.
no.
Dude, let's
It
put
would be
fucking
nice to have
Charizard
it.
through that and get like an Ice Grass Charizard or something.
I was gonna say like Charmeleon, the fucking Ice Dragon here.
It'd be
Like-
so funny.
I kind of want to get a second disc because I want to. Oh, never
You want
mind.
one of mine?
No, never mind. Because I was gonna use the 14-1 on Skarmory, but a 1 in 3 chance of dying is pretty fucking intense, and Steel
It's
Flying
kinda
is a pretty good
gambling.
type.
We'll
So-
we'll think about this kind of gambling after the tournament. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend today just doing mentor stuff, basically, because those are all
Feel
extended
free.
actions.
And feel free
And
to
I
do
have-
that offline. I don't really care. As long as you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm
I might
qualified
actually.
for some pokey edges.
Yeah, Poke Edges, you can do them. You can do any Poke Edge in the university.
Honestly,
Oh,
probably,
shit, you're right. Fuck yes.
I'd probably just spend the time with what's it called? With Absol, because I can't touch Skarmory anymore, or else it's gonna like over level and gonna suck ass.
Yeah,
In
if you
which
want to
case
train with
we could-
Absol, I can do levels.
We could low-key try to cheat and like go in there stronger than we should.
Yeah.
But if they do somehow have a way to prove that, then I'm gonna get my ass disqualified and the mute chick. So I'd rather not take any risks on like the first tournament
Yeah.
in town.
Yeah.
It's like comes in town less than a weekend. Oh, you're a cheater. Cool. Get the fuck away from here. Like
Mhm.
not the best reputation.
Still, good shit. Is there anything else for us to do?
If Paolo's going to be leveling, I need to do that.
Oh, Paul is leveling?
What?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Were
I
you
meant
doing Absol
You're leveling
leveling?
your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
So-
you want
Nature. It is careful.
to... Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So no accidents here, but probably not as many levels either.
I want it to roll fear, but there's no fear. Intuition. Roll... No, it doesn't have intuition. Roll its focus.
Alright. Marks for mine. Yo,
Okay.
perfectly balanced.
Versus your command.
Can I use AP to roll that?
A what?
I AP through
AP.
roll that. I stumble over my words, and I make sure I repeat the phrase again clearly. It's a little bit more intelligible this time.
Sure. Go ahead and roll command for the actual training. I am going to have you roll AD. What level is Absol?
It is 18. If
A
you want
D5.
decimals,
And you luck the fuck out. Gain 5 levels.
oh, thanks.
Wow. Nice.
Slow and steady wins the race.
It didn't overexert itself, I guess. It was constant training the entire way through. It was a
Right.
brisk jog rather than a sprint.
Yeah. I mean, it did live on a mountain, so it fucking knows its way around that.
Okay, so next episode, quote unquote, we will have a big tournament. I'll go ahead and do the build up.
Sure.
Next morning, Griff, you meet up with... Not Griff. Griff will meet up with the gentleman. Noah, you will meet up with Kano. Lowlander,
Yeah.
a Sherpa. A Sherpa is
Right.
looking pumped and Kano looks fairly confident. Shy, but a
Yep.
firm smile on her face.
Well,
Oh yeah, I
Noah,
mean, she did kind of, get me to sign up, so.
may the
So-
best trainer win.
They look at you two and wonder what you're gonna be sending out.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah, no,
Obviously.
it's obvious to you guys, but not to them.
I take out my dagger.
I pat Skarmory on the head.
Skarmory. Okay, so let's go with Noah Skarmory, so Kanao. What would be a good... So these two were living out in the desert for a little bit. Kanao's gonna let you choose which of her Poke to bring with you.
Oh, okay.
She sends two out. One floats in midair using a flower as an umbrella. The other one flies, has 4 arms, and resembles a ladybug.
God damn it.
You know what?
Shittiest Pokemon in the world.
Let's go odds or evens on that. If it's odds, it's the first one. Because both descriptions sound pretty mad. So, floating arms it is.
Floating arms. She will use Ladian. Both of them are fairly defensive, so Skarmory should be able to go in without much fear. Now a Sherpa. A Sherpa is in much the same situation. They will go up to Lowlander and bring out 2 creatures of their own. A Sherpa will have a small furry creature that clutches its tail, seemingly in disguise, or a bipedal dragon that almost looks like he has a boomerang in his mouth.
You know exactly what I'm gonna pick.
The floating flower,
I'm
yes.
unpredictable.
Well, I mean, humorous.
I'm going with Boomerang Dragon.
Okay.
Dragoon. Boomerang Dragoon.
Now, which dragon is that?
Dragoomerang.
Dragurang. No, isn't that the ghost dragon?
Nope, Fracture.
Oh, yeah. No, sick. Yo, that thing has serious attack. Let's go, Sherpa. All right.
Okay.
She's not fucking messing around.
I need to remember that and actually set aside like different colors for these.
Oh, I'll remember exactly what my partner Pokemon is. Boomerang Dragon. Dragurang.
Floating forearms.
The Fracture named Ow.
Owl?
A-U. Ow.
Ow.
And then the Ladian
Oh.
named Lee, which you'll never hear it be called Lee, except by a Sherpa.
I'll talk strategy with a Sherpa later.